We say good morning here from the campus of Central Maine Community College as we bring you Mustangs Softball on the CM Community College Athletics page on Munzing Media Sports. With executive producer Mr. Rob Munzing, I'm Patrick Exler. And Rob, the Mustangs and the Moose have developed a good rivalry now in the 2 years that they faced each other.
Yeah, it's a nice in-state rivalry. Teams are very close by. That helps out a lot, and we should be in for a good one here today. Playing 2 7-inning games here today from the softball end of the complex, but a busy week for us here at Munzing Media. Games Wednesday, last night baseball, 2 today softball, back tomorrow for baseball. So it's been a busy week. Weather's held up. It's not perfect. It was last night, I would say. Last night for the game, really nice. We hope to get into some of that warmer weather here today.
We'll have the starting lineups, the national anthem, and softball.
Have we got Caleb with our mic? Okay, perfect.
Good morning and welcome to the campus of Central Maine Community College for today's Yankee Small College Conference softball doubleheader between the visiting University of Maine at Augusta Moose and your Central Maine Mustangs. We begin with the starting lineup for the visiting Moose. Leading off, the shortstop, number 21, Madeline Cote. Batting second and playing first base, number 12, Shanna Parsons. Batting third, the center fielder, number 35, Arabelle Linkletter. The cleanup hitter and left fielder is number 77, Audrey Nile. Batting fifth and starting at pitcher, number 15, Addison McCormick. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 25, Samantha Withy. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 4, Nora Idano. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 14, Aubrey Peer. And batting ninth and playing right field, number 3, Reagan Cowan. The Moose are coached by Heath Cowan, assisted by Ty Cowan and Chris LeBlanc. And now the starting lineup for your Central Maine Mustangs. Leading off, the left fielder, a freshman from Lisbon Falls, Maine, number 55, Brooke Norman. Batting second and playing shortstop, a freshman from Turner, Maine, number 3, Haley Turcott. Batting third, the catcher, a first year from Minot, Maine, number 8, Olivia Ryu. The cleanup hitter and center fielder for the Mustangs today, a first year from Bowdoin, Maine, number 12, Kennedy Lampert. Batting fifth and playing right field, a sophomore from Lisbon Falls, Maine, number 5, Olivia Field. Batting sixth, the starting pitcher, a first year from Kennebunk, Maine, number 4, Melody Roussel. Batting seventh and playing third base for the Mustangs today, a senior from Hartford, Maine, number 22, McKenna Ridland. Batting eighth and playing second base, a freshman from Saco, Maine, number 14, Brianna Arsenault. And batting ninth, the first baseman, a freshman from Denmark, Maine, number 18, Delaney Forrest. The Mustangs are coached by Fred Wilcox, assisted by Raquel Gary and Abby Nielsen. Fans, we now ask you to please rise if able, and gentlemen, please remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
get set here for softball. In the circle for the Mustangs, Melody Roussel making her 10th start, 11th appearance overall. 47 2/3 innings pitched. She has been the workhorse for the Mustangs. We'll set the defense for you for the Mustangs in the outfield left to right. Brooke Norman, Kennedy Lampert, and Olivia Field. Third to first in the infield, McKenna Ridlin, Haley Turcott, Brianna Arsenault, and Delaney Forrest. And the battery mate for Melody Roussel behind the plate, Olivia Ryu. Mustangs 2-10 on the season, yet to play a conference game. These two teams facing each other 4 times in the fall season, but they were all non-conference games. The Moose sweeping the Mustangs in the fall season.
Getting a look at our new center field camera that we set up this morning. Try it out, looks pretty good. Give us that good center field angle for the pitcher, catcher, batter, and umpire.
Now batting for the Moose, number 12, Shanna Parsons.
You get your own clicker there, call balls and strikes at home.
Madeline Cote steps in, 571, no homers, 9 RBIs. As Melody Roussel looks in to get the sign. She'll fire. First pitch is in there. I should say misses 1-0. We are underway. First pitch, 11:03. And the 1-0. Line to left. That'll be a base hit.
So the umpire take a tumble there. I'm working on the scoreboard. I didn't switch the camera. We'd be doing that, but it's a little embarrassing here. So that's the camera that we'll use to track the hits and such, but you can see it really doesn't work well with the protective screening up there, so this will be our pitch camera right here. This is a new camera we're using there, and you can see the brightness of the picture and all. I'm going to have to replace the other camera.
And the pitch to Shanna Parsons in their first strike. And the 0-1. Misses 1-1. Shanna Parsons on the season, 506, no homers, 22 RBIs. The 1-1. Skips in, a good stop by Ryu, but Cote will take second. The throw came in a little late, but it was pretty close. Now 2-1. The Moose able to get a runner in scoring position here in the top of the first. The 2-1 offer. Skips in 3-1.
Well, I think it's going to take both teams a little bit of time to warm up a little bit. There's chilly wind today.
The 3-1 line to left. Norman makes the catch. One away.
Now batting number 35, Arabelle Linkletter.
That'll bring up Arabelle Linkletter. Arabelle on the season, 417, 1 homer, 21 RBIs. And the offer. Misses 1-0. Cote, the runner at second. 1 out, top of the first. 1-0 skips in. Just gets by Rio a little bit to the left. to your right on the center field camera, and Cote takes third. 2-0 the count. And the offer in their first strike, 2-1. And the offer. Grounded third base side, foul. That'll even the count. And the offer. Lined off the glove of Ridlin. And that'll be an infield single and an RBI. And the Moose strike first here in the top of the first. That'll bring up Addison McCormick. McCormick on the season, 343, 3 homers, team leading 26 RBIs. The offer. Grounded third base side. Ridlin has it right at the bag. Throws across in time. 2 away. Excuse me, that was Audrey Nile. And we are going to step aside for the injury timeout.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm gonna be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm gonna be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust for fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Press your other hand.
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
Back here from the campus of Central Maine Community College. Audrey Nile, after the play at first, able to get up with some assistance as she's now back in the Moose dugout.
Yeah, thankfully, training staff on board here to be able to be of assistance. She got tangled up, may have hit that bag funny there at first base, the double bag at first base.
Now a two-way, Addison McCormick will step to the plate. One on, two out, one in. Your top of the first. Roussel deals in their first strike. And the 0-1 inside, that'll even the count.
The Mustangs would like to leave it right here at one run in this top half of the inning, get their licks in, see if they can't get tied up.
And the offer. Grounded through the left side. That'll be a base hit. Rounding third. And scoring is Linkletter. It's a base hit and RBI for Addison McCormick. And it's 2-0. That'll bring up the former Mustang, Samantha Withy. The junior from Turner, Maine.
Yeah, played her high school ball, love it. Had a good career down here for the Mustangs before transferring over to
She drives that to center and a snow cone catch by Kennedy Lampert. Kennedy, a two-sport athlete, was just about a month ago. She was a national champion in women's basketball, and now she's getting it done on the softball field. One half inning in the books. Moose lead 2-0. Mustangs coming to bat.
Be here for 2 games today, one stream, so we'll put up the Mustangs logo between games and play a little music, and you can kind of listen in and know when the music goes off that we'll be back for game 2. We've seen a lot of Addison McCormick in the circle for the Moose in the games we've done here. She's, I think, almost pitched every inning. She's a real workhorse.
Between McCormick and Shanna Parsons, they have handled the workload for the Moose. McCormick 65 in the third innings pitched, making her 12th start, 9-1 on the season, a 4.07 ERA. 76 hits, 50 runs, 38 of those earned, 41 walks, 42 strikeouts. The Moose ranked number 4 in the latest USCAA coaches poll released back April 8th. And the first pitch to Burke Norman is fouled off. Count 0-1. And the 0-1 in their first strike. In the offer, grounded first base side, foul. We'll do it again. Emily Lunn now in left field for Audrey Nile. And the 1-2 grounded up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit. Leadoff hitter is on base. That'll bring up Haley Turcott. Turcott batting in the 2 spot. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Count 0-1. And the offer bunted foul. Count 0-2. And the offer, that is fouled back. We'll do it again. Pitch from McCormick. Grounded to third. Wizzy has it over to first in time. 1 away. That'll bring up Olivia Rio.
Well, Mustangs, runner in scoring position. See if they can half this lead here in the bottom half of the first inning.
Rio at 270 on the season, a team leading 2 homers and 13 RBIs. That pitch lined into the glove of Idano. 2 away.
Well, robbed of a base hit there. We'll get our replay set here between innings, be able to bring you replays.
And that will bring up Kennedy Lampert. Takes a pitch inside, 1-0. Lampert in her last game, the second game of a doubleheader down at CCRI. She was 2 for 2, so she is batting a perfect 1,000. 1-0 misses now, 2-0.
Kennedy also multi-sport athlete, played on the national champions.
That pitch fouled off, 2-1.
Going to let Johan know to keep his eye on the ball here in case it comes up off the right-handed batter. We've had that.
The 2-1 swung on and missed.
Well, the sun breaking through. Should climb in temperature a little bit.
That pitch driven to right center. That's going to get into right for a base hit, and coming around to score is Brooke Norman, and it's 2-1. A base hit and an RBI for Kennedy Lampert. That'll bring up Olivia Field. 1 on, 2 out, 1 in. The tying run at first. Pitch grounded over the glove of McCormick, and there is no play. That'll bring up the pitcher, Melody Roussel. Roussel, 367 on the season with 2 RBIs. 2 on, 2 out. The tying run in scoring position at second. Here in the bottom of the first. The pitch from McCormick. Upstairs, 1-0.
Yeah, runner in scoring position. Mustangs can get this thing tied with a 2-0 bingo.
The offer, that is fouled off.
See the activity in behind us. It's open house day. Great news yesterday from the legislature as they passed the bill to provide free tuition in the community college system permanently. That is fantastic news for everybody. Not sure what we got here.
Addison McCormick wants a new softball, and home plate umpire having to get a softball from the Mustangs dugout. It'll be a 1-1 to Roussel. The pitch lined just in front of us. Foul. 1-2. I didn't bring my mitt. Did you, Rob?
No, I did not, but I'm feeling pretty confident here. You're in front of me.
The 1-2. Over the glove of McCormick, but caught by Cote. She puts the tag on to get the force, and that will do it. Mustangs get one. And 1 inning of play in the books. The Moose leading the Mustangs 2-1.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist.
Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
Who actually does the fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
That is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment. We teach de-escalation, empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
Now batting number 4, Nora Adano.
Back here for the top of the second, Nora Adano. Steps to the plate, 333 average, 6 RBIs on the season. First pitch of the second inning. Misses 1-0. Roussel with a 17-pitch first inning. The 1-0 misses low. Adano, Peer, and Cowan. Do up here in the second. Grounded to short. The throw over in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting number 14, Aubrey Peer.
That'll bring up Aubrey Peer.
Pretty good pace to this one, Patrick.
Peer on the season, 280. No homers, 13 RBIs.
Trying to look in the Moose dugout and see if I see Audrey Nile, who took a nasty tumble at first base in the first inning. Had to be helped off.
First pitch misses a 1-0. Now Roussel will fire. Upstairs, 2-0.
See the folks in behind? Good seats in behind there. They're all bundled up. Going to go to be a fan in New England for spring sports.
Pitch line to left. That will drop in for a base hit. Peer taking a hard turn at first, but the throw comes in.
You've got to be pretty hardy to finish that thought.
That'll bring up Reagan Cowan to the plate.
Yeah, talked to Coach Cowan. He's tickled. He's got his son and daughter both on the team. Reagan transferred in. Played for the Madison Bulldogs, multi-sport athlete, terrific athlete, high school.
1 on, 1 out. Pitch in there for a strike. Cowan getting her first at-bat of the season. Gets the start in right field today.
Yeah, Coach Cowan's been busy. He said he's had no time off since the start of basketball season. He coaches the Moose women's basketball team. Did that stint. In fact, he said because they went to the national tournament, the seasons overlapped a little bit. He had his assistants running softball practice to start the spring season.
1-1 fouled back, 1-2. Got a win at the national tournament this year. I saw that firsthand in Buffalo over the two-time defending national champion, Christendom College.
Yeah, YSCC well represented.
Pitch skips in, gets away from Rio, 2-2. Pierre takes a hard turn at second.
Kind of hoping for a national championship game between the two rivals.
The Moose falling short to Miami Hamilton in the semifinal.
I think they took something out of Miami Hamilton because they had to play tough in that game, and then the Mustangs waxed them in the finals.
First quarter, 24-2. As that pitch misses now, 3-2. 1 on, 1 out. Moose leading by 1 here in the top of the second of game 1. The payoff. Called strike 3. Two away.
Now batting number 21.
That'll turn the lineup over to Madeline Cote. 1 for 1 here in game 1. Also came around to score. 1 on, 2 out. Pitch misses, 1-0. And the 1-0. Popped up left side, and Ridland makes the catch. That will do it. Moose strand a runner as we head to the bottom of the second. It's 2-1.
Well, as we said, we've been busy. We'll stay busy through tomorrow. Baseball's been very busy. Played Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. They're on the road here today. Back here for 1 o'clock start tomorrow. So it all comes down to pitching depth in this spring. You have to squeeze so many games into this month that it can become extremely difficult. You need to have your starters stretched out and hope that they can go deep into games for you. And all the games are 9 innings, Patrick, so that's factored in. So everybody's in the same boat. So
on the softball side, the Moose playing a 4-2 as they'll be back up home tomorrow, scheduled to play the Southern Maine Community College Seawolves.
Yeah, they play those games over at the Piggery Complex, the Cara Complex in Augusta, across from the old Am-High buildings. Beautiful facilities over there. Just they take a little time to dry. Always have. They're called the Piggery Field Complex because back in the day, I don't know if you know this, Patrick, those were pig farms. As part of the Am-High complex.
Yep.
They raised pigs there.
McKenna Ridland will lead it off for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the second.
I'm full of useless information, Patrick, like that.
No, I wouldn't call it useless. First pitch grounded to first. Parsons will take it herself. 1 pitch, 1 out. That'll bring up Brianna Arsenault. We'll be back here for softball on Tuesday. One of the best small college rivalries. Seawolves Mustangs. 4 o'clock will be the start of that doubleheader. First pitch to Arsenault, misses 1-0.
Haven't looked at the week ahead weather. Hopefully we continue to move in the spring.
Swing and a miss. Gonna leave in the count. And the offer. Outside, 2-1. As you're getting a good look from just beyond center field.
Yeah, I like this shot. This is our first time using this, and we'll get another camera to match up with it. for Tuesday night's game. We should try this for baseball tomorrow, too.
A 2-1 grounded back to McCormick. She'll fire to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring up Delaney Forrest.
I think we could get the reach from baseball.
It's definitely worth a try.
Yep.
Pitch swung on a miss. Tomorrow, not a coffee and donuts start. It'll be a 1 o'clock first pitch. The 0-1 swung on a miss. The NHTI Lynx will be up from Concord. The 0-2 grounded off the glove of McCormick to second and thrown to first in time. That will do it. Mustangs retired in order. 2 innings in the books. Moose leading 2-1.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse. Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Back here from the Athletic Turf Complex.
We're zipping along, top of the 3rd inning coming up. Good game, 2-1 game. Seeing the Mustangs gathered up in the circle. Again, the activity you're seeing in behind coming out of the doors of the complex across the way is open house.
Shanna Parsons will lead off for the Moose in the top half of the 3rd. First pitch grounded up the middle. That'll be a base hit.
Yeah, not trying to do too much.
Now batting number 35, Arabelle Linkletter.
That'll bring up Arabelle Linkletter. Pitch from Roussel misses 1-0. As Melody now at 31 pitches through 2+. She'll fire the 1-0. It's low, 2-0. The 2-0. Line to left off the glove of Ridling. And the Moose have the first 2 hitters on base.
Now batting number 13, Emily Lund.
I'll bring Emily Lund to the plate, getting her first at-bat. And Fred Wilcox will make his way to the circle.
Making sure everybody's all set defensively here. May have a bunt situation coming up, you would have to think. Make sure their bunt coverage is set to go. They look like they're squared away now. Moose want to make sure they get an out. Creeping in at the corners.
And the bunt is down third base side. Ridlin there to make the play.
Yeah, well played.
The sacrifice is successful to move both runners over into scoring position.
Nicely done by Emily Lund. Sacrifice works.
Parsons, the runner at third. Linkletter, the runner at second. McCormick, 1 for 1. Pitch from Roussel. Misses 1-0. And the offer. Outside, 2-0.
Well, right in the mitt, but the mitt was outside the plate. You can see, that's one of the things, the beauty of this center field camera. I mean, you call balls and strikes at home.
Now the 2-0. That misses up. 3-0 count. McCormick more than likely taking. The offer. Outside, a 4-pitch walk. That's going to load the bases.
Now batting number 25, Samantha Withy.
I'll bring up Samantha Withy.
No. Sam will often go the other way. She's off the plate. You get it outside, she'll drive that thing to left center.
She flew out to center her first time up. Looks at a pitch up 1-0. Now the 1-0. Popped up in the infield.
Should be infield fly. Did they call infield fly?
I did not see. I saw a fist from the home plate umpire. I did not see a call from the base umpire, but regardless, 2 away, Roussel able to make the catch.
Yeah, that's infield fly all the way. Once one umpire calls it, the other one won't. Home plate umpire right in front of him made the call.
Dono steps in. Pitch out of the zone, 1-0. Bases loaded, 2 outs.
Big moment, Patrick, in this one early on, 3rd inning, but ducks on the pond here for the Moose.
Pitch inside, 2-0. Dono 0 for 1. Grounded out to short, first time up. The 2-0, fouled off. 2-1 the count.
Getting a good look at Melody there. Ashley on our field camera here today. Roving about the grounds.
2-1. Upstairs, hitters count. Bases full of Moose. Aubrey Pierre waiting on deck. 3-1, fouled off. Full count. Runners will be off. The payoff. Popped up. That'll go out of play. We'll do it again.
Yeah, not much room, as you can see. And behind the backstop. In fact, it can be dicey sometimes to score on a pass ball from third base. Sometimes that'll hit that piping, then come right back to the catcher.
Once again, it'll be a 3-2. Swung on and missed. Big strikeout for Melody Roussel. Mustangs coming to bat, down 1. So we'll stay with it here.
Gonna look at the Mustangs rallying up downstairs. They got out of a big jam right there.
Addison McCormick at 25 pitches through 2. She's going to face the Mustang lineup second time through. Brooke Norman will lead it off. Haley Turcotte, Olivia Ryu also due up. Norman led off the bottom of the first with a base hit up the middle, came around to score. I would say if the Mustangs want to tie it, probably the same recipe should be in order.
Trying to replay right now, so that's what you're seeing. Okay. Okay. Got replay set for you now.
Norman will step to the plate.
Rooker, former Greyhound, down to Patrick's old school.
Don't say that too loud. First pitch upstairs, 1-0.
They'll be unveiling Patrick's statue down at Lisbon High School this spring in a big ceremony down there, the Patrick Dexler Memorial Statue. Not memorial. Memorial means you're gone.
Say.
Yeah, commemorative.
That pitch fouled off. And I should correct myself. The count now 0-2. Geez, you got a bucket around that I got to kick?
Oh, gosh.
0-2, line to right center. That's going to drop in and roll to the wall. Norman heading for third. She's in standing, a leadoff triple. And the tying run now 60 feet away.
And they finally get the ball back in here.
Haley Turcotte 0 for 1. Corners in. Pitch low, 1-0.
Yeah, Mustangs 60 feet from a tie.
The offer. Line to right. The catch is made by Cowan. Tagging and scoring is Norman. That's a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Haley Turcotte. And we are tied at 2.
Now, Turcotte, good at bat there for Haley, is got the job done. Get something in the air to the outfield. She did. Cowan, a good catch, but not able to throw to the plate in time.
And the first pitch was more of an eephus. 1-0.
Yeah. Fluffernutter. You know I was going to say that, didn't you, Patrick?
Yep. That pitch misses 2-0. Having flashbacks of last spring.
You know, Fluffernutter is a New England delicacy.
I could go for one right now. The 2-0, driven to right center. Cowan makes the catch. 2 away.
You know, marshmallow fluff is a New England thing. You don't see it in other parts of the country. I like my Fluffernutters with crunchy peanut butter if I have a choice.
Pitch to Lampert in there for a strike. I'm more of a creamy peanut butter person. The 0-1 swung on a missed. Coming up, we'll have our first Munzing Media Trivia question. You get your thinking cap on, Rob.
I do. In fact, I charged it up last night after going 3 for 3 last night in the baseball game.
Pitch grounded to first. Parsons will take it herself. That will do it. 3 innings in the books. Nothing's been decided yet. We're tied at 2.
Yeah, good game here.
And that brings us to our first Munzing Media Trivia question. This one is a easy question, as in easy to understand. Not sure if we can get the answer. What day was softball invented?
What day?
Huh.
Got 1 in 7 chance. A Wednesday.
Not specific. I should correct myself. What date?
What date? Okay.
Softball invented.
I went right to the middle of the week. Figured that might be a good idea.
Well, you weren't far off in terms of day.
Yeah, okay.
Because this day is an actual set day every year.
Is it National Softball Day when they celebrate it?
I don't think so, but it coincides with a holiday.
Oh, it does. All right. All right. So we'll let you chew on that one for a while. We got a good one here, 2-2. Rolling through this fourth inning coming up. Crisply played game. Crispy weather conditions.
Now batting for the Moose. Number 14, Aubrey Pierre.
Aubrey Pierre. Reagan Cowan, Madeline Cote due up. Here in the top of the fourth. First pitch from Roussel popped up. That'll go out of play, 0-1. First pitch 11:02, so 45 minutes elapsed time. We're in the fourth. The 0-1. That one misses outside.
Bring our scoreboard back up. There we go.
Now the 1-1. And their first strike.
Melody changing speeds, keeping the batters off balance.
Looking to get her third strikeout of the day. Called strike 3, outside corner.
Now batting number 3, Reagan Cowan.
One away.
You know, get that leading lady every inning. Puts you in pretty good shape. Don't forget the bases loaded jam she worked herself out of. It's in the second inning, I believe.
Pitch to Cowan. Lined at Redland. 2 away.
Number 21, Madeline Cote.
That'll bring Madeline Cote in the top of the order to the plate. Cote
Wow.
1 for 2.
Potential economical inning here for Roussel.
The offer. Fouled off. 0-1.
Seeing Kennedy Lambert in our picture there. She's the shortstop.
Pitch misses. 1-1. One popped up, short left center, and Norman can't make the catch. Lampert gets it in, and that is a 2-out double for Cote.
Now batting number 12, Shannon Parsons.
Doesn't hurt you much. Roussel's been good. Got the first 2 outs, a double, and Strander at second. Get back in, get up. Of course, the Moose got other ideas. They'd like to get a 2-out bingo here and go ahead.
Shanna Parsons 1 for 2. She's going to swing at the first pitch, pop it up. Short left, that's going to drop. Cote scores. That's 3-2.
Yeah,
Now batting number 35, Arabelle Winkler.
just got that right into nowhere's land out there.
Parsons and Cote trade places.
I think the wind caught that a little bit. Made it a difficult play.
That pitch popped up. Short center. Lampert coming in. She'll make the catch. And that will do it. Moose get one off back-to-back doubles. And they take a 3-2 lead heading to the bottom of the fourth.
Seeing it on the replay here. Good job by Kennedy. Oh, who was that in center field? I'm sorry.
Kennedy.
Yeah, it was Kennedy. Okay. Kennedy Lamb came in, made the play. Moose do take the lead, but it could have been further damage. Moose did a good job. 2 quick outs. They rallied up back-to-back doubles.
Due up for the Mustangs will be Olivia Field, Melody Roussel, McKenna Ridland, 5, 6, 7. First pitch of the bottom of the fourth, popped up right side. Adano makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting number 4, Melody Roussel.
And I'll bring Melody Roussel to the plate. Gonna help her cause. Pitch up 1-0. Offer outside. 2-0. The offer. Grounded to the left side. Cote with the throw over and off the glove of Parsons. Roussel into second. On the E6. We'll wait for the official scoring, but my guess, that would be an E6.
Yeah, it was throw high.
And that is the call.
You know, Parsons tried to sky for it. Went off her glove.
Pitch fouled off. The bat of McKenna Ridlin. Roussel, the tying run in scoring position at second. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. The 0-1. Low. That'll leave in the count. Now the 1-1. Fouled off.
Yeah, McKenna looking to take that one to right field. She's got good power to the opposite field.
Now the 1-2. Grounded is short. Cote with it. She's not going to have a throw. That'll bring Brianna Arsenault to the plate. 2 on, 1 out.
I think Cote had a little more time than she thought with Ridlin down the line. But held on to the ball, and Mustang's got something cooking.
The offer grounded softly, but and an out has been called. Roussel will be out after colliding with Cote.
Did she? Okay, there was contact. Yeah, we can.
So there's 2 away. Ridlin now the runner at second.
There was 1 out, right?
Yes.
Already, so there should be 2 outs.
Yes.
Let's see.
Umpires talking it over.
Here's the play. Just the tail end of it. It's called right away.
Ridlin.
She should be out of third on interference. So we'll go back and.
And we're going to have a pinch runner for McKenna Ridlin at second. It'll be Stella Lobenstein.
So we got 2 outs. Let me get my. And a runner just at second base.
First and second.
First and second.
Tying run at second. They go ahead and run at first. Delaney Forrest at the plate.
Stella, good wheels at second.
Pitching there for a strike. Stella, also a 2-sport athlete. The 0-1. Fouled off. 0-2 the count. And that pitch swung on a miss. That will do it. Mustangs strand 2. Moose will take a 3-2 lead to the 5th inning.
So get your trivia question, Patrick.
All right. What date was softball invented? The answer? Thanksgiving Day, November 24th, 1887. It was invented at a boat club in Chicago.
I bet it was cold in Chicago playing that day.
Might have been a little wind coming off the...
1897. Surprised it took that long to evolve a sport out of baseball, because baseball goes way back into the Civil War time.
Even before that.
Alexander Cartwright.
And even going back to the famous Abner Doubleday. But did he invent the game of baseball?
No, it was Alexander Cartwright, if you get into the history books about that. It was a game called Rounders at the time.
Also took some rules from cricket, with cricket having innings and umpires.
Now batting number 13, Emily Lund.
So we're at the 5th inning already.
Under an hour elapsed time. The first pitch of the 5th inning. Misses 1-0. Emily Lund at the plate. She'll be followed by Addison McCormick and Samantha Withy. Pitching there for a strike. That'll even the count. There's Melody Roussel. Now at 59 pitches. Her 60th is fouled off. 1-2 the count. And the offer is low.
Thought about it for a second, didn't he? A little flinch there. Some umpires sometimes don't want to do.
The 2-2. Misses up. 3-2. The payoff. Popped up, right side, foul territory. Just past the glove of Delaney Forrest. Once again, it'll be a 3-2 to Lund.
Good effort by Delaney. Almost came up with it.
The pitch. Outside. A leadoff walk.
Now batting number 15, Addison McCormick.
I'll bring Addison McCormick to the plate. The offer. Upstairs 1-0. And the offer misses 2-0. Roussel deals. Low 3-0. McCormick walked her last time up. Misses for ball 4. First two hitters on base for the Moose. And Rio out to talk with Roussel.
Now batting number 25, Samantha Whitty.
That'll bring Withy to the plate. The insurance run at second. Moose leading by 1. Nobody out, top of the 5th. Pitch upstairs, 1-0.
Yeah, Melody's kind of lost her release point. Let's see if she can get that back.
1-0. Lined up the middle. One rounds third. She'll be held. And the bases are loaded. Here to start the 5th.
Now batting number 4, Nora Idano.
Nora Idano steps in 0 for 2. Infield moves in. Or I should say corners are in. Middle of the infield stays back. First pitch lined to left center. That'll get past Norman and rolled to the fence. Withy will stop at third. 2 runs in. It's a 2-run double for Nora Idano, and it's 5-2. Fred Wilcox out to the circle. And that's going to be it. Brooke Norman's going to move to short. Roussel will go to left. Haley Turcott will come into pitch. Or as I like to say, musical positions.
Yep.
Turcott 7 2/3 innings pitched on the season, making her 6th appearance. The Moose 2 on in scoring position, still nobody out. And 2 runs in.
We'll take a quick break and share some good news with you.
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, set you up for success.
As you saw in that ad, that was an older one when the free tuition had just started. We had a little spot made, and the good news, the legislature has passed the supplemental budget, including free tuition at the community college level.
With the biggest word being permanent.
Yeah, going to be permanent now, and boy, that's going to be great for a lot of schools. I was just at Career Day at Gardner High School. Well, I don't know what they call it, actually, Aspirations Day or something like that. They brought in a bunch of us community members out in various fields just to talk to the kids. The kids came in all prepared. It was part of the Jobs from Maine Grads program run at Gardner Area High School. Great program. And I was saying, hey, pay attention to the news coming up here, because we could be back with some good news about free tuition. And of course, anytime I get to talk to high school kids, my grandkids included, I tout the community college system. Get yourself onto the CM website. Take a look at all the great programs down here that are available for kids. My grandson's been accepted into the electrical program. Well, you want to put the bleeding out right here for the Mustangs.
Infield moves in.
As they should here. Got to cut everything down at the plate now.
Pier 1 for 2 at the plate. Looks at strike 1 from Haley Turcott. Roussel responsible for the 2 runners. The pitch popped up. Ryu can't find it. Almost hit the home plate umpire.
Yeah.
Count 0-2.
Boy.
Moving out of the way. And lo and behold, he was moving in the way.
He's having some fun. Look at him back there. First pitch of the game, he came stumbling out. He's having fun. You got to have a sense of humor here if you're going to be an umpire, because You're on an island out there, you and your buddy.
0-2 line to left. That will drop in. Withy scores. Throw comes in. Dono at third. Pierre with a single and an RBI, making it 6-2. That brings Reagan Cowan to the plate. Reagan 0 for 2. Another run 60 feet away. Pierre at first. Still nobody out in the inning.
Yeah, got to get ready for a steal situation here.
The offer. And the throw off the glove of Norman at short. But a stolen base for Pierre. Puts the situation second and third, count 1-0.
Yeah, Norman was coming in as the cutoff in case they went to go home.
The offer. Upstairs, 2-0. And the offer. Misses 3-0. First base is open. Top of the lineup. Waiting on deck, Madeline Cote. 3-0. In their first strike.
Cowan taking all the way there ahead of the count. He's swinging here.
Now the 3-1. Swung on a missed.
Still nobody out. Need a punch out here.
The payoff. Skips in. That will reload the bases for the top of the order. Cote.
Number 21, Madeline Cote.
Cote 2 for 3, 2 runs scored. Looking to drive in more. The offer from Turcotte, grounded past Ridland, and then Norman. 1 run scores, the throw coming in, not in time. Back over to third, in time. So the Mustangs getting out as Cowan trying to go from first to third. 2 more runs in. 8-2 the score. Now a runner at second with 1 out.
Okay. Scoreboard up to date.
The offer to Shanna Parsons. Misses 1-0.
Only 3 teams playing softball this spring in the YSCC, correct, Patrick?
Correct. Pitch grounded to third. Renlund has it over to first in time. Cote advancing to third on the ground out. 2 away.
Now batting number 35, Arabelle Linkletter.
Gonna bring Linkletter to the plate. Most looking to extend the inning. So they have a run 60 feet away.
Yeah, we've been doing too much baseball, Patrick.
Pitch from Turcotte. That is lined to center and over the glove of Lampert. Cote scores. Linkletter being waved. No, she'll be held at third. A 2-out triple, scoring a run. And the Moose have the magic run they need 60 feet away to look to finish game 1 early.
Of course, the Mustangs would still get their at-bat here in the bottom half of the 5th, right, Patrick?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they would have to score a run.
Yeah, this kind of got away fast.
Moose with 6 in the inning. Looking for another. The pitch to Lund misses. 1-0. Lund walked, came around to score. Pitch fouled off. 1-1 the count. Lund also with a sacrifice bunt.
Well, some puffy clouds, but sun out. Getting into the lower 50s.
Similar.
Not bad.
Weather will be tomorrow. The pitch gets away from Ryu. And a run scores. Linkletter in from third, and it's 10-2. Off the wild pitch. But similar weather will be in store tomorrow for the Mustangs and the Lynx at the baseball end.
Yeah, I hate to say it and hope I'm correct, but I think we're done with the snow. I think we're going to be good, and we're going to start warming up.
That pitch misses. 3-1 the count. Well, hopefully you're correct, meteorologist Rob Munson.
Yeah, chief meteorologist here from Munson Media.
Now the 3-1. That misses. 2-out walk. That will extend the inning.
Now batting number 15, Addison McCormick.
That'll bring McCormick to the plate, but not before Ryu heading to the circle to talk with Turcotte. Moose with 7 in the inning, getting the offense going. They'll look to have a shutdown inning from McCormick in the bottom half of the 5th to potentially complete game 1. But McCormick will have a chance to help her own cause at the plate. 1 on, 2 out. And the offer. Fouled back. 1-0. Excuse me, 0-1. And the offer. Misses up. That'll even the count.
Mustang baseball on the road. Away game today. Back here tomorrow.
The 1-1. In their first strike. They'll be leaving for Portsmouth, New Hampshire in about an hour's time.
Yeah, 4 o'clock game. That what Coach said?
75-minute drive down the turnpike, roughly. Larry Field, the site of their game between the Mustangs and the Herons. The 1-2. Missed 2-2. But a throw down to second was in time to get the caught stealing. That'll end the half inning. As the Moose lead 10-2. Mustangs need to get one to keep game 1 going.
Yeah, you probably better get another trivia question in here, Patrick, in case we get shortened up.
Well, I have one for game 2.
Oh, okay, so we're all set. Okay, we'll wait for game 2.
And the second Munzing Media trivia question has to do with more recent events.
Getting a look from field side. Ashley Pashon down there. Yo Ontario up here, our student interns today.
Due up for the Mustangs in the bottom of the 5th.
Seen a fair amount of traffic on campus for the weekend, and that's because it's open house with the great news about the free tuition being permanent. Boy, what a godsend that is. And of course, it's just not Central Maine Community College. That's a community college system here in the state, so that's fantastic.
Top of the order. Starts at the plate. for the Mustangs. Brooke Norman tripled her last time up, came around to score. First pitch grounded up the middle as it gets through the infield.
Brooke having a good day. She's making a bid to be Edge Nutrition Player of the Game. We'll have that.
Haley Turcott will step in 0 for 1 with an RBI. That pitch grounded back to McCormick. She'll flip to second. They'll tag the bag. Cote, that is.
Yeah, that was a good play by Cote at shortstop.
They get the force, 1 away. That'll bring up Olivia Rio.
Well, Mustangs need a run to keep playing.
They offer in their first strike. The 0-1 in their first strike. No, I should correct myself. That missed 1-1.
That missed? Okay. I had it down as a strike too, Patrick.
The offer. Swung on and missed. Actually, it was a strike.
It was a strike, okay.
2 away. I did not see a motion from the home plate umpire.
No.
Mustangs down to their last out. Kennedy Lampert at the plate. The pitch. Line to short. Cote makes the play. That will do it. Game 1 in the books. The Moose win 10-2.
Your final score in game 1 of our
So we'll let you know what we'll do is we'll take a break here between games because they move fast, so we got to make a switcheroo too and get our lunch and all that. We'll come back, and at the beginning of the next game, we'll let you know our player of the game for game 1. And Patrick's going to try to go do an interview here with McKenna Ridlin as we didn't get up for that in game 1. So that's what we got planned to do here. So stay with us. We'll be back shortly. Game time, just about 1 hour and 20 minutes. So fast played game. So we'll put the logo up with some music, and so you can just listen to the music, and as soon as the music goes off, you know we're back live for Game 2. We'll see you shortly.
Okay, as we get set for Game 2 between the Mustangs and the Moose, we have the Edge Nutrition Player of the Game from Game 1, Brooke Norman. Brooke, 3 for 3 at the plate, 2 runs scored. What was your approach to the plate today?
Swing at anything I thought looked good, keep the balls that are not in my zone, just add mine, that's right, add mine. Yeah.
Coming off a game in which the Moose really rallied up in the later innings, they wound up taking Game 1 in 5 innings. What's the approach now to Game 2?
To Game 2, I think, honestly, communication is a big part of this team. Sometimes we struggle with it, and I think just communicating will help. And just confidence in ourselves, especially at the plate.
All right, well, best of luck in Game 2. Rob, back upstairs to you.
So we're getting set here for Game 2. Patrick's going to try to pick up another interview here. And
That would be fantastic.
I think he's got McKenna Ridlin downstairs. Let's go back down to Patrick.
And now with McKenna Ridlin, the senior from Hartford, Maine. McKenna, tough loss in Game 1. You're one of the leaders of this team. What's the approach now to Game 2 for you?
Honestly, just forget the mistakes. Don't worry about those and just keep moving forward.
A very quick season, baseball and softball in the spring, mostly the month of April. Been outside now for 4 games. A very quick month. How do you approach the month, especially being one of the leaders of this team?
Just keep positive attitude, let these girls know that they got this. They're a great group of girls, so I can't wait to see what else they can do.
All right. Well, we'll get to see you out there here. Mustangs and Moose getting set for Game 2. I'm going to send it back up to Rob.
Yeah, thanks, Patrick. A little trouble with the mic downstairs. Hope you're able to pick that up okay as we get set here for Game 2.
My coaches actually like me and treat me with respect.
Seeing some of the people in behind the area there. They've gone off, grabbed a sandwich, probably going to their car, warm up a little bit. Moose win Game 1 and a 5-inning affair, 10-2.
Yeah, just trade him off. I'll put it on the Charger so in case how's the actual camera battery?
Actually, that's what they're going to do. I played a lot of the coaches for like 5 years.
Team's getting ready to commence here as you see Coach Wilcox talking to the umpires. They've switched their responsibilities.
What was a 3-2 game? Wound up being 10-2.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, that mic, we had a little interference with that. Not sure what was going on with it from down on the field.
For those of you just tuning in, we'll give you a quick recap of Game 1. The Moose jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Mustangs countered with 1 run in the bottom of the first, and then were able to tie it in the bottom of the third. Moose broke the tie in the top of the fourth, making it 3-2. And then it was a big top of the fifth as Mustang pitching getting rocked for 7 runs. And we'll get set here for Game 2. Both teams getting warmed back up.
Yeah, it was a pretty fast game, actually, for as many runs as scored. As you said, most of those coming in that 5th inning. pretty good game going in the 5th and got away from the Mustangs a little bit. A little cool, blustery conditions remain here at the complex, but
the probable pitchers for Game 2 is McKenna Ridlin warming up on the first base side. Shanna Parsons will be the projected starter for Game 2 for Heath Cowan's Moose. And it'll either be McKenna Ridlin or Haley Turcott that'll take the ball in the circle for Game 2 for the Mustangs.
giving a little direction there to our on-field camera operator, Ashley Pershon, Ontario, up here doing our press box camera. We'll point out to all the fans, if you go back to watch the game, post-game, we're likely to be blocked on YouTube, and that's got to do with what you're hearing in the background, all that music. YouTube has a bot that runs in the background of all their broadcasts, and if they detect copyright music, they'll shut you down. But we want to let all the fans know you can always rewatch any of these games on my website, the Munsing Media website, munsingmediasports.com. So you can always get those games there, even if there's copyright music. We're on a service that pays a fee to those people there so that we don't get shut down.
Also available on the Boxcast app.
Right, and that's the same Boxcast and munsingmediasports.com. Yeah, so watch this on your big screen TV. You want to give this a try here this afternoon. If you're watching the game on a computer, just go on your big screen TV and whatever you use for a streaming device, whether it's Apple TV, a Fire Stick, a Fire Cube, a Google device, a Roku device, whatever it is. You just go to their app store, do a search for Boxcast, find the Boxcast app, open it up, and then you'll have to do another search. You'll search for Munsing Media in there. Make that one of your favorites, so when you come back to it, it'll always be there. And once you do that, you'll be in business. You can watch it right up on your big screen TV.
And watch it as many times as you like.
Yeah, and always for free. Never charge for any of our games. All our games complete play-by-play, usually a play-by-play and a color analyst with replay and multi-camera, as you're seeing here today. As you look at the two camera angles that we have, probably a third one as well. That color on that one's a little off.
No other conference games in action today. The doubleheader here and the 9-inning baseball game between the Mustangs and the Herons down at Great Bay, set to get underway at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, you can never have two concurrent softball games going on because there's only 3 teams playing, right, Patrick?
That is correct.
So,
excuse me.
These two playing today, and next week, Tuesday night, be back here. Time's that start? 6? That's
4.
4 and 6. Is there underway any plans for other teams to get back into the softball? You know that back in the day in HTI had a vibrant program. I don't know if York's looking at starting softball.
I have not heard anything.
Yeah, so
the famous Adam Schefter line, according to my sources. Umpires back on the field as both teams still warming up. You see McKenna Ridlin was warming up.
Little breezy, but that center field camera's held sway, hasn't it? Well, it's held not to sway, I guess would be a better way to say it, Patrick, right? It's been rock solid out there. Very happy with that. We're going to go to work on that and try to make that part of our broadcast package here at Central Maine Community College. Going to come in early tomorrow and give that a shot center field because you got a longer fetch. It's about 400 feet to center field in baseball. But we'll see if we can get it. And give us a good view from the center field. Put it just off center a little bit, usually to the left field side. Though you see some major leaguers now, they're right up in the middle. They're right up over second base, showing you the mound end. We can't quite get that view. So we give you this one, and it's been good. It helps you call balls and strikes at home. Mustangs breaking up down below us here. Stella coming into your picture.
Also coming up during the course of Game 2, our second Munzing Media Trivia question. And I might be able to get you on this one, Rob.
It got me on the first one. I had no idea softball was invented in 1897 on Thanksgiving Day. Collegiate softball has really taken off in the last couple of years. Catch a lot of college softball and baseball on ESPN Plus. Been watching a lot of that. I watch as much to see how they're covering the game.
And a lot of the Division III schools are also turning to Flow Sports to get their games out. Another streaming service that brings even professional sports into your living room.
So it looks like Haley Turcotte's going to continue in the circle here in Game 2.
Mustang defensive alignment, third to first in the infield, McKenna Ridland, Brooke Norman, Madison Anderson, and Isabella Lyons.
See McKenna getting loose down there at third.
Olivia Ryu still behind the plate. Outfield left to right. Melody Roussel, Kennedy Lampert, Olivia Field, so the outfield remains the same. And Game 2 set to get underway. First pitch will be just before 1 o'clock.
Well, that's just about what it was scheduled for, right? So we're in pretty good shape.
Now back number 21, Madeline Cote.
Madeline Cote steps in. Leadoff hitter for the Moose in Game 1. She'll draw the start for Game 2. Turcotte gets the sign to start. And the first pitch is upstairs 1-0. We are underway, 12:52. And Turcotte fires. Top of the zone, 1-1. That pitch in there. 1-2 the count. Shanna Parsons, Arabelle Linkletter. Due up for the Moose. That pitch upstairs, 2-2 the count. And the offer. Line to left. That will drop in right against the line and roll to the fence. Cote into third. The throw not in time. A leadoff triple to start game 2.
They'll hit sharply. Couple of hops to the fence. Easy stand-up triple.
Shanna Parsons to the plate. First run of the game, 60 feet away. Moose jumped out to a 2-0 lead in the top of the first of game 1. First pitch misses 1-0.
Yeah, the game stayed 2-1 for a good bit of time.
The offer grounded through the right side. As Cote scores. It's a base hit and RBI for Shanna Parsons. It's 1-0.
Yeah, infield was in a little bit, so a little more space to get that one through. High bouncer found its way into right field.
Arbel Linkletter steps in. Still 1 on, nobody out. Now Parsons the runner at first. 1 run in. The offer popped up right side. That's going to hit the roof. Count 0-1. And the 0-1. Line to left. Rousseau makes the catch on the run. 1 away.
Now by number 15, Addison McCormick.
Addison McCormick to the plate. And the offer. Fouled off.
Got our scoreboard updated here for game 2. See the Moose jumped off. 1-0.
And the 0-1. Misses 1-1. The offer. Outside the zone, 2-1. Two one, lined to short. Norman tags second for 1, but the throw over. Isabella Lyons, so it'll be a fielder's choice. Now 1 on, 2 out.
Yeah, no chance for Lyons on that one, well over her head.
Samantha Withy steps in. But head coach Heath Cowan's going to talk with the base umpire. Was that out of play to give McCormick second? And now the umpires will get together.
Well, you see in the conference, they're not really sure what it's in regards to. Now they're going to come over to the bench here. I think it is whether or not it was the ball had gone out of play on the overthrow. That's the only thing it could be. get a better view down on the field here. Ashley's camera, you see the umpires, and that's all we can see. But they're obviously talking in there to Coach Wilcox. And
now McCormick will make her way to second.
so those are usually the ground rules you go over before the game. So where dead ball territory is.
Still 1 on, 2 out. Now McCormick in scoring position. Withy at the plate for her first at bat of game 2. A pitch line to center. That will drop in. McCormick will stop at third. And the Moose have runners on the corners with 2 out in the top of the first. Nora Adano steps in.
So you got a first and third situation, 2 outs.
Pitch from Turcotte. Misses 1-0. And the offer popped up, short right field, and Field makes the catch. That will do it. Moose get 1, but Strand 2. Mustangs coming to bat here in the bottom of the first.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Back here from the campus of Central Maine Community College, we'll set the defense for the visiting Moose in the outfield left to right. Yvonne Roberge, Arabelle Linkletter, Reagan Cowan. Third to first in the infield, Samantha Withy, Madeline Cote, Nora Adano, Addison McCormick. Behind the plate, Aubrey Peer. And in the circle, Shanna Parsons, making her 15th appearance, 11th start. She's 9-2. Also has a save. 3.05 ERA, 64 and a third innings pitched, 70 hits, 34 runs, 28 of those earned, 26 walks, 32 strikeouts. The Mustangs will start with Brooke Norman. She went 3 for 3 with 2 runs scored in game 1. And before the first pitch of the bottom of the first, both coaches and both umpires are going to talk.
We got any idea? Anybody up here know what's going on? I don't know if this goes back to the ground rules situation or what's going on. I see a meeting there. Maybe they're just making sure that they've got the dead ball situation. You hear anything down there, Johan?
Something about line on the bench.
About what?
Something about the bench. It's like a line or something.
Okay. I think there's some equipment maybe loose down there.
First pitch to Norman in their first strike.
A lot of management issues.
The 0-1. Misses 1-1. Parsons a southpaw from Monmouth, Maine. 1-1. Grounded to second. Adano flips to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
So Parsons was a Mustang for the Monmouth Academy Mustangs. She's pitching against the Mustangs.
Haley Turcott will step in and look at ball 1. The 1-0. Misses 2-0.
So McCormick won in game 1. Parsons here in game 2. They've got the luxury couple of pitches.
The offer driven to right, but foul. 2-1. Olivia Ryu also due up in the inning for the Mustangs. The rest of the lineup: Kennedy Lampert in center, Olivia Field in right, Melody Roussel in left, Isabella Lyons at first, McKenna Ridlin at third, Madison Anderson rounds out the lineup at second. Pitch misses 3-1 the count.
Will the baseball game be streamed today, Patrick? They stream from there?
Don't believe so.
Okay.
The 3-1 popped up right side. Again, that'll go out of play. 3-2 the count. They did not stream the NHTI Great Bay game last night, in which Great Bay won 12-0 in 7 innings. A payoff, grounded to third. Withy over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting number 8, Olivia Ryu.
I'll bring Olivia Ryu to the plate.
Well, Parsons so far pitching to contact, Patrick. Letting the defense do its job, and they have for 2 outs. Mustangs making contact.
Pitch to Ryu. Misses 1-0. The offer grounded to short. Cote over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down. After 1 inning of play, the Moose leading the Mustangs 1-0.
1 o'clock game tomorrow for baseball. Will be on about 1:15. The pregame interview. Mustang baseball in the throes of a multi-day swing as they played every day. Well, they didn't play Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
4-5, 3-3.
Baseball playing 9-inning games this spring. The softball games we cover will all be double headers, 2 7s. Mustangs did play the makeup game against CCRI yesterday, the games I should say. So they're playing back-to-back days. Went down to Rhode Island yesterday. Nice day to play, yes. I bet it was beautiful down Rhode Island yesterday. Playing some beach music here. That'll be in a couple of months.
Well, there's one thing we have to do before we get to the nice, really nice weather. And that would be, we have to issue a pale skin alert.
Yes, yeah, that'll be coming.
Now by number 14, Aubrey Pierre.
Aubrey Pierre, Yvonne Roberts, Reagan Cowan. 7-8-9. Due up here in the top of the second. And the first pitch of the second inning. Grounded to short. Norman has it over to first. 1 up, 1 down. That will bring the multi-sport athlete Yvonne Roberts to the plate. Roberts 1 for 3 on the season. Also has a run scored. She'll look at a pitch low, 1-0. A junior from Worcester, Vermont. The 1-0. Misses 2-0. Transferred from Vermont State University Randolph. Which will have some more news, speaking of Vermont State University Randolph. After this pitch. The 2-0 misses up 3-0. So starting next year, Vermont State University Randolph bringing back their baseball program.
Oh, good. Yeah, more the merrier. Maybe they'll follow with softball.
The 3-0, top of the zone, 3-1.
That organization's gone through a lot of changes administratively and name-wise and all in the past few years. So maybe since that's squared away, they'll be adding some more sports.
The 3-1 in the zone, 3-2 as Turcotte back in the count from 3-0 to 3-2.
More the merrier.
Payoff is low for ball 4, a 1-out walk. That will bring Reagan Cow into the plate. The offer swung on a missed. Now the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but it was pulled back in time as the pitch out of the zone, 1-1.
Getting a good look at Haley. Ashley down on the field for us, giving us some good views.
1-1. Skips in, a good stop by Rio. 2-1.
Livia's a good catcher. Does a good job back there and good low ball technique. Sells out. Keeps the ball in play in front of her.
The 2-1. Bunt attempt down, right back to Turcotte. The throw in time. We'll see what the official scoring is. But Roberge to second with 2 outs in the inning. Not sure if it'll be called a sacrifice. Yes, it will be. Now we'll turn the lineup over to Madeline Cote, who's 1 for 1 with a triple and a run scored. Top of the second, Moose leading by 1. Pitch to Cote. Misses. 1-0. And the offer. And their first strike. That'll leave in the count. One popped up right side and off the glove of field. Rounding third and scoring is Roberge. As Ryu gets the throw in from right reeled in. Moose take a 2-0 lead. It'll be called an E9. So the Moose keep the inning alive off the error. Cote now the runner at first. 1 run in. Pitch grounded off the glove of Turcotte and through. Runners go station to station. Now 2 on, 2 out, 1 run in.
Now by number 35, Arabelle Linkletter.
Arabelle Linkletter will step in.
Yeah, Norman might have had a play on that, Patrick, had it not gone off Turcotte's glove.
And the offer. Misses 1-0. Misses 2-0. Turcotte looking in. She gets the sign. Now she'll fire. That pitch grounded to short. Norman goes to third to get the force, and that will do it. Moose get 1, Strand 2. As we head for the bottom of the second, it's 2-0. As we'll stay with it here.
Get into the huddle down on the field. Mustangs look to rally up. Look at Coach Wilcox. Coach in his first year. Took over in the fall. So he's had a year to recruit, and that will make a big difference. Coach Wilcox, well connected with the softball community here in the state of Maine and New England.
Shanna Parsons, a 11-pitch first inning. Retired the Mustangs in order.
We'll finish up our college schedule this month, and we'll be into our spring sports for high school ball. Be featuring all the spring sports, baseball, softball, lacrosse for both boys and girls at Gardner and Halldale High Schools. Halldale High School plays boys lacrosse with Coney and girls lacrosse with Gardner. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, they don't have their own program.
The first pitch to Kennedy Lampert. Misses 1-0.
Was Halldale, I think, 4-time defending Class C softball champions. They're in a rebuild this year as they've lost a lot of that talent that came through for that 4-year run that was outstanding.
Pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. And the offer fouled off. Count 1-2. Olivia Field, Melody Roussel due up for the Mustangs. Here in the bottom half of the second. The 1-2. Swung on a missed. One away.
Took a little off that one.
Olivia Field will step in. Pitch grounded off the glove of Parsons, but right to Cote on to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Melody Roussel will step in looking to keep the Mustang inning alive.
Getting a good look at her in the batter's box, right-handed batter.
Pitch from Parsons upstairs, 1-0. Offer. Hits the corner. 1-1.
Sun's starting to poke through. You see it on the screen as things have brightened up.
The 1-1. Popped up. Left side. Short left center. That's going to drop in. Roussel with a 2-out base hit. And Isabella Lyons will get her first at-bat of the day. A 308 average. 2 RBIs on the season. And the pitch skips in 1-0. Pitch grounded to short. Tag put on second. That will do it. 2 innings in the books. The Moose leading 2-0 as we will step aside.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm gonna be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way,
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
with over 40 programs,
I'm gonna be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Back here from the campus of Central Maine Community College. As you probably saw in the background, 2 Mustang buses hitting the road. They're heading about 75 minutes south.
Now batting number 15, Addison McCormick.
Addison McCormick will lead it off for the Moose in the top of the third. Haley Turcott, 35 pitches through 2. First pitch of the third misses low, 1-0.
Rick Norman was Edge Nutrition Play of the game, game 1. Had 3 hits. Played well at shot.
Pitch grounded to second. Anderson with it. On to first, just past the glove of Lyons. McCormick will reach on the error, and it will go out of play. She'll head to second. Another 2-base error. Leadoff hitter in scoring position now with the at the plate. That'll be scored in E4. Pitch upstairs, 1-0. And the offer outside, 2-0. And the offer grounded to the right side. Lyons will tag the bag. 1 away. McCormick to third on the ground out.
Now batting number 4, Lori Dunham.
And Adano to the plate with a run 60 feet away. 1 out, top of the third. And the offer skips in 1-0. And the pitch from Turcott fouled off. That'll even the count. And the offer misses 2-1. One grounded back to Turcott. Fires to first, but offline. McCormick will score. And the ball stays in play. Adano to third. Moose lead 3-0. Back-to-back errors.
Now batting 14, Aubrey Beard.
And the Mustangs will talk it over in the circle.
Yeah, really can't blame Haley Turcotte. She's getting the ground balls, and the infielders. Mustangs not coming up with the plays. And one of the things you try to do as a coach is tell your team, hey, let's make every single typical play. You do that, you win a lot of ball games, and lots of times you'll throw in a stellar play every now and again, but make the typical plays. You know, giving a good team like the Moose additional outs in an inning is a recipe for disaster.
Infield moves in.
Just the 1 out, right, Patrick?
Yep. Runner at third. Pierre at the plate. Pierre 0 for 1. Takes a third of a swing, fouls it off.
Yeah, a little excuse me on that one.
Count 0-1. And the offer. Skips in 1-1. Coming up in between innings, we'll have our second Munzing Media Trivia question.
Hope you had some brain food today.
Pitch misses 2-1. I think I need to rename these to the Stump the Rob question.
Well, you wouldn't be the first. Stump me.
2-1, swung on a miss, 2-2.
Well, it looks like the open house must be done for the day. Did that go till noontime? Is that the deal?
9 to noon.
9 to noon.
Pitch misses.
Some people run around campus, seeing all the great stuff happening down here at CM. And the great news we got yesterday from the legislature, if you missed it, we mentioned it a couple of times because it is very exciting. Free tuition is now permanent.
The payoff misses. That'll put 2 on. Still 1 out.
Now batting 20, Yvonne Rivers.
Yvonne Robert steps in with a walk and a run scored.
See the breeze blowing through Haley Turcotte's hair a little bit.
The offer in there for a strike. Pierre takes second without a throw. Count 0-1.
2 in scoring position now here for the Moose.
The 0-1. Popped up. Right side, and that drops. Adano will score. Pierre to second, and Robert's at first. Still 2 on, 1 out. Now another run in for the Moose. They're looking to add on.
Yeah, the ball's off the bats here. Been adventurous here for the Mustangs here in this top half of the third.
Pitch to Cowan, misses 1-0. And the 1-0. Swung on a miss. That'll even the count. The 1-1. Cowan shows bunt. It gets away from Ryu. Runners move up 60 feet on the wild pitch. 2-1 the count.
Mustangs are going to bring it in. Get that run at the plate, down 4-0.
And Cowan fouls that one off the bunt attempt. Now 2-2. So more than likely the bunt will be off.
Yeah, we saw Reagan Cowan with a good bunt last time up. Sacrifice bunt. She'll be swinging now here, 2-2. Mustangs looking to get out of this. Punch out here. Help going their way.
2-2 misses. 3-2.
Good take just off the plate.
I believe that was a drop third strike. But the throw was down to third.
Yeah.
Cowan reaches.
So a strikeout. Reaches first. What would you call that, Patrick? Fielder's choice, I guess, huh?
Yep.
That's the only way to score that, I think. So they threw down to third base. It really didn't seem to be a play there.
So bases loaded, 1 out, 2 runs in. Top of the lineup at the plate, Madeline Cote was 1 for 2.
Yeah, Cote's a good player.
Pitching their first strike. Cote, a first-year middle infielder from Farmington.
That would have put her at Mount Blue High School. We just get hometowns listed. We have to guess at the high school. Of course, kid could go somewhere else.
Pitch misses 1-1.
But if you're in Farmington, you 99.9% going to Mount Blue High School.
1-1, swung on and missed. 1-2 the count.
Now Haley would really like to get herself a punch out here.
The offer. Grounded up the middle. 1 run scores. Robert's around third. She will score. It's a base hit and 2 RBIs for Madeline Cote, and it's 6-0. And Fred Wilcox is going to signal to left field.
You don't really want to blame Haley for any of this. I mean, she gave them plays to make and didn't get made. She deserved better this inning.
Brooke Norman will head to left. Haley Turcotte will go to short. Melody Roussel will head back to the circle. And she'll take the ball here. Started game 1. She'll make an appearance here in game 2. Her 12th of the season. We'll set the situation 2 on, 1 out. 4 runs in for the Moose here in the top of the 3rd. And Shanna Parsons will step to the plate 2 for 2 when Roussel is ready.
No big blows too much in this inning, Patrick. A lot of seams and
Now pitching for the Mustangs, number 4, Melody.
a couple of errors by the Mustangs and timely base hits with runners on base and Moose have gone out to a 6-0 lead.
6 runs on 5 hits, no errors in the field for the Mustangs. No runs, 1 hit, 5 errors. Pitch skips in 1-0.
Still just the 1 out in the inning.
And the offer upstairs. 2-0. Two O's painted in the zone. 2-1. Roussel deals that pitch, popped up left side, but that's going to go foul into the bleachers. Two and two the count. And that is driven to center. Lampert makes the catch. 2 away. That one was on a rope.
Well, that's one of the better hit balls of the inning. Goes for an out.
Arabelle Linkletter to the plate. 2 on, 2 out.
Yeah, Linkletter's dangerous.
Pitch in there for a strike. And the offer grounded up the middle. Rounding third and scoring is Cowan. It's a base hit and RBI for Arabelle Linkletter, and it's 7-0 as the extra point is good.
We told you Linkletter, good hitter.
That'll bring Addison McCormick to the plate. The offer outside, 1-0. And the offer. Swung on a miss. That'll even the count. The 1-1. Misses 2-1. And Roussel will step off.
Umpires making sure they both were on the same page with the count, I believe.
2-1, fouled off. That'll even the count. And the offer swung on and missed. That will do it. Moose get 5. They'll take a 7-0 lead to the bottom of the third. Mustangs with some work to do. As we'll stay with it, that'll give us a chance for our second Munzing Media Trivia question. Are you ready, Rob?
I am ready.
What space mission launched from Cape Kennedy on this day in 1970? We'll have the answer for you later on.
The Artemis II spacecraft came in last time. Watch a replay of that when I got home after baseball last night. Just a splashdown, such an impressive feat that they accomplished with that. As I used to say on the old TV show, they went where man has never gone before. They were on the dark side of the moon.
Nice.
I wonder if they came across Pink Floyd there.
They did set the record for the longest distance traveled from Earth, and that is 252,756 miles. I think it's safe to say my dad drove an over-the-road truck and did put 1 million miles on it. So
wow.
He drove 4 times that distance, but that was over the course of 10 years. The recent space mission only went 9 days.
An impressive feat. I've got this trivia question, too.
Aha.
I lived it.
Aha. So I gave it away, didn't I?
Well, 1970, I'm junior in high school. You remember everything about that year.
McKenna Ridland leads off for the Mustangs. Fouls the first pitch off. Madison Anderson, Brooke Norman. Due up here in the bottom of the third. Shanna Parsons. 21 pitches through 2. That one's fouled off into the netting just in front of us. Count 0-2.
Mustangs, work to do. See if they get themselves back in this. Parsons has been around the plate the whole game.
The 0-2 misses.
Couple of opportunities for the Mustangs, not able to cash in first couple of innings. We're only in the third inning.
1-2, swung on a missed. One away. That'll bring up Madison Anderson. Anderson getting her first at bat of the day. She's 1 for 2 on the season. Fouls the first pitch off. Count 0-1.
Have the Moose and the Seawolves played softball yet?
Yes, back on Wednesday when the Moose and Seawolves baseball programs were facing each other. A doubleheader split. The Seawolves taking game 1 9-4. The Moose taking game 2 just as sunset was setting in South Portland. 14-7 was the final. Pitch grounded to third with the over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Madeline Cote won a combined 6 for 8 in the doubleheader.
Yeah, both the Seawolves and the Moose are in the national conversation.
Moose at number 4, Seawolves number 2. Seawolves defending national champions. Pitching their first strike to Brooke Norman. The 0-1. That's in there. 0-2. The offer, a line to right. That'll be a base hit. Bring Haley Turcott to the plate.
Well, Brooke Norman continues her good day. 4th hit of the day. Unless she got hit. She get a hit first time up? No. Okay, 4th hit of the day then. But still, good day for Brooke. The Greyhound.
Pitch misses low. 1-0. And the offer. Fouled off. That'll even the count. And the pitch from Parsons upstairs, 2-1. The offer driven to right, and Cowan makes the catch. That will do it. 3 innings in the books. Moose leading by 7. As we'll stay with it here.
Well, that trivia question again for the folks at home, Patrick.
What space mission launched from Cape Kennedy on this date in 1970?
Apollo 13.
You are correct. Just as I thought I would have gotten you on that one.
Did you think so? No, I'm a space nut. I am. Space nut. As a young kid, watched the whole space program grow. It was a fascinating time to be growing up and be in elementary school. And they'd bring the TV in and show you the liftoffs and the splashdowns of all the great missions. John Glenn mission First man to orbit for the
Friendships,
United States.
Yeah, Friendship 7, I believe. Those were the single man launches. Then the Gemini program was 2-man space cruise.
Yep.
Out orbiting the Earth. Apollo, 3-man. And then most recently Artemis 2 was 4-person. But Apollo 13, the 5th scheduled lunar flight, 3rd scheduled lunar landing, had to come back in 6 days. After traveling, it was then the longest distance from Earth ever recorded, 248,655 miles.
Yeah, just fantastic. The movie Apollo 13, one of my favorite movies. Really historically accurate, and they did a great job with it. And really a great story of ingenuity, what they had to do to set up that filtering system in there so that they would not be overcome with carbon monoxide in the cabin. Fantastic.
Includes the famous line, which is actually incorrect in the movie. In the movie, they say, Houston, we have a problem, when it's actually, Houston, we've had a problem.
Yeah, that's right, Patrick. A lot of people don't know that. And, of course, now it gets misquoted all the time. Yeah, I remember following them coming back in, and it was during April vacation of my junior year, listening to the radio and praying that they would get back.
First pitch of the 4th inning to Samantha Withy. Outside, 1-0.
Sam's had a good day.
The 1-0 line to the right side. Lead off single.
Yeah, nice top hand action that time by Sam Withy there. She got the top hand over, pulled that ball into right field for a base hit.
That'll bring up Nora Adano. Adano 0 for 2 in game 2, but has a RBI and a run scored. She'll look at strike 1. Aubrey Pierre also due up for the Moose here in the top of the 4th as they look to get at least one more run to give themselves the 8-run cushion. Pitch popped to short. Turcotte with the catch. 1 away. That will bring Aubrey Pierre to the plate.
Moose missing Audrey Nile, who went out injured early in the first game. Was that the first inning? She went down the line there and turned an ankle, and thankfully Matt Dove, the athletic trainer here, to be able to see her and take care of her there, but wishing her fast recovery.
1-0 misses, 2-0.
She's out of Bodenham. Would have played at Mount Ararat. Beautiful school down there, Topsom.
Pitching their first strike, 2-1, as did Kennedy Lampert.
Yeah, they've thrown out a lot of great athletes over the years.
The 2-1. Misses low. 2025, then Class A state girls basketball champions.
Yeah.
With the reclassification, Class A now Class B, as Double A moved down to A. The 3-1 misses for ball 4.
Well, one of the great athletes out of Mount Ararat High School, Matt Rogers, high draft pick in baseball. Boy, could Matt throw the ball. Wow. Had some injuries that curtailed his career, but boy, almost unhittable as a high school pitcher.
Pitch low to Roberts, 1-0, 2 on, 1 out.
Dating myself there. That's over 20 years ago. That's back when my son Nate was playing in high school, probably 2003, 2004.
Pitch fouled off. That'll even the count. Trying to think, there was a draft pick from Lisbon in the mid to late 80s. Can't think of his name.
Shuri was his last name.
Pitch misses, 2-1.
Yeah, he was a tremendous pitcher for Lisbon. Can't remember his first name, but it was Shuri.
Pitch popped up right side. That'll go out of play, 2-2 the count.
Some active major leaguers from Maine going this year.
2-2. Upstairs. Ryan Flaherty, a coach now. Sam Dexter playing independent baseball, a USM grad.
Cody Loyerson up with the majors.
Pitch grounded up the middle. Runners will go station to station. 3 on, 1 out. Bases full of Moose. Reagan Cowan to the plate.
Cowan's put down a bunt, attempted another one, and another at bat. So you got to be ready here for small ball.
Pitch upstairs, 1-0. Pitch in there for a strike. That'll even the count. Pitch outside, 2-1. And Roussel deals. Outside, 3-1. No place to put Cowan.
Yeah, she'll be very picky here.
Top of the lineup, waiting on deck. Pitch grounded to short, off the glove of Turcotte, and everybody's safe. And it is 8-0.
Now still just 1 out, and they'll roll the order over.
Pitch upstairs, 1-0. And the offer. Grounded to short. Turcotte flips to second, but not in time. And it's 9-0.
Now batting this ball, Shanna Parsons.
That'll bring Shanna Parsons to the plate, but not before. Mustangs will talk things over.
Yeah, the defense has let the Mustang pitching staff down here in game 2. Both pitchers deserved a better fate. Got to credit the Moose. They put the ball in play. Not a lot of strikeouts on their part.
Unfortunately, 6 errors in the field for the Mustangs. 9 runs, 9 hits for the Moose. Just 2 hits for the Mustangs. The pitch to Parsons misses, 1-0. And the offer. In their first strike. That'll even the count.
Late call. Right at the top of the zone.
And the pitch. Driven to center. Lampert over her glove. And it's going to roll to the fence. 3 runs will score as the throw is cut off. There's a 3-run double for Shanna Parsons, and the Moose have a dozen.
Now batting number 35, Arabelle Linkletter.
Well, that ball had a little carry on it, didn't it? It looked like just a typical fly ball, Patrick, off the bat, but got up in the wind a little bit and drifted away from
And according to
Lambert.
according to the official scores, that pitch popped up short right center and off the glove of Curatori. And now the Moose have first and third. Still 1 out. So a couple defensive changes. Stella Lobenstein in left field. Annika Curatori in right. Brianna Arsenault in at second. Rest of the defensive lineup stays the same for the Mustangs. 5 runs in for the Moose here in the 4th. Pitch to McCormick, fouled off. The count 0-1, Addison 0 for 3 here in game 2. Parsons the runner at third, Linkletter the runner at first. Pitch in there for a strike. As Linkletter was walking towards second, the throw came down. And now Linkletter safe at second as the Mustangs were looking at Parsons going home. And it's 13-0.
Now that was a strange play.
So the pickle wound up being successful. Linkletter at second. Still 1 out, the 0-2. Misses 1 and 2. And Baker's dozen here for the Moose. 11 of those in the past 2 innings. 1-2 fouled off. We'll do it again. And the offer misses, but Linkletter will take third. 2-2. And now Fred Wilcox will make his way to the circle. Rio and Roussel still talking.
That's a long time out.
So Linkletter the runner at third. 2-2 count, 1 out, top of the 4th. Moose leading 13-0. Pitch to McCormick, swung on and missed. 2 away.
Now back number 25, Samantha Whitby.
They'll bring Samantha Whitby to the plate. 1 on, 2 out. And Roussel will step off. Now she'll fire. That pitch driven to left center. And Lobenstein makes the catch on the run. That will do it. Moose get 6. They'll take a 13-0 lead to the bottom of the 4th. Mustangs with some work to do to keep game 2 within reach.
Yeah, nice catch by Stella on left field. Going over towards center. Made the running catch. Yeah, as we said, we don't think there's any streaming of baseball tonight, but we'll be back with you tomorrow for baseball streaming. 1 o'clock game from the other end of the complex. Patrick and I will be along for the call about 15 minutes before the game with our pregame interview.
Our version of a 3-3.
I would think probably whoever does a good job today for the Mustangs we'll be talking to tomorrow.
We'll also try to get Jake Calvert.
Yeah, Jake with a home run last night. Brendan Mahaney with a home run last night. 2 shots, we think 400 feet each. They were tagged.
Calvert, 4 RBIs.
Yeah, what a game for Jake.
And
second career home run. He had one in the national tournament last year.
a injury-plagued fall season for Jake, being able to come back healthy now in the spring. There is nothing better mentally than having a career day at the plate.
Well, it carries you with great confidence. That's what it does. And Jake well-spoken after the game.
First pitch to Olivia Rio, misses a 1-0.
And as I mentioned last night, the neat thing about is his family watching in Australia.
Pitch popped up right side. Adano makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. I'll bring Kennedy Lampert to the plate.
Then when Brendan Mahaney hit his home run, got a note from his grandfather watching. Says it's better than watching is better than being there because I got to see the replay of the home run. We played that a few times. That's a late strike call.
That it is. The 0-1 to Lampert. Line to right over Cowan. That's going to one-hop to the fence. Lampert rounding second. The throw offline. Withy corrals it. It's a one-out triple for Kennedy Lampert.
Oh, Kenny put a scald into that one to right field. Cowan had to chase it down to the fence. Well, there's a little spock.
Monica Curatori will get her first at-bat of the day. Her second at-bat of the season. Her check swing went around. Count 0-1.
Yeah, looked like she was trying to fake the bunt, but called a strike on the effort.
Batting from the left side. That one skips in, gets away from the catcher Pierre, and Lampert will score. As it's 13-1. Curatori, a first-year outfielder from San Jose, California.
You know the way to San Jose?
It involves a lot of driving or flying.
It's an old famous Dionne Warwick song, Do You Know the Way to San Jose?
Well, it is home to the Sharks.
You can certainly learn a lot of arcane knowledge listening to Muncie Media.
Pitch upstairs. 2-2 the count.
1 out. Run in for the Mustangs. Kenny Lambert galloped home.
2-2. Misses low. Full count. Melody Roussel waiting on deck. The payoff. Misses. It'll be a 1-out walk. And now she recognizes that it's a walk. I'll bring Roussel to the plate.
Yeah. I've seen delay steals, but not delay walks. That was like...
Pitch grounded to Adano. She'll flip to second one. That'll be a 4-6 fielder's choice. Roussel will reach now 2 away. I was looking at the count, even double and triple checking. If that wasn't a walk, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I'll bring Isabella Lyons to the plate. 1 on, 2 out, 1 in. The pitch low, 1-0. And the offer. Grounded to second. Adano. The flip is into left field. And Roussel to third. So that'll be a fielder's choice, E4. Going to put runners on the corners for McKenna Ridlin. Bit of miscommunication right in the middle of the infield.
Yeah, would have had an easy play, I think, at first base had they chosen to go there with 2 outs.
Pitch grounded to first and off the glove of McCormick. Roussel scores. Lions to second. It's 13-2. And that's an E3.
The Moose have caught the error bug this inning.
Still Lobenstein will bat. So that pitch misses 1-0. Lobenstein in the 9 spot. Pitch in there for a strike. That'll even the count. Lobenstein, the Austin, Texas native. The 1-1 swung on and missed. 1-2. And the offer swung on and missed. That will do it. Mustangs get 2. We head to the 5th. Moose have an 11-run lead.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm gonna be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way,
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
with over 40 programs,
I'm gonna be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Back here from the campus of Central Maine Community College. We're glad you could join us here. Second game of our doubleheader, 5th inning, coming at you. Moose winning game 1, 10-2. They're up 13-2. Here in game 2, first pitch, line to right. That'll be a base hit. As Nora Adano starts the inning off with a single.
Now batting number 14, Aubrey Beard.
Gonna bring Aubrey Peer to the plate. And the offer popped up left side. That'll hit the top of the Moose dugout. 0-1. The offer grounded foul down the third baseline. 0-2 the count. And the offer grounded to the right side. And the throw to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting number 20,
Adano advancing to second on the ground out. That'll bring up Yvonne Roberge. 1 for 2, 3 runs scored. And the offer misses 1-0. Coming up, we'll have our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game for Game 2. That pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. And the 1-1. Skips in, 2-1. And the offer. Driven to left and over the head of Lobenstein. Adano rounds third as it rolls to the fence. Robert's heading for third. And it's an RBI triple. 14-2 the score.
Now batting number 3, Reagan Cowan.
I'll bring Reagan Cowan to the plate. And the offer swung on and missed. Count 0-1. And the offer in there for a strike. I believe in the count. Excuse me, 0-2. The count. One on, one out. One run in. Pitch swung on and missed. 2 away. That will turn the lineup over to Madeline Cote.
Madeline Cote.
And the offer. Grounded first base side. Foul. 0-1. And the offer in there for a strike, 0-2. And the pitch outside, 1-2. And the offer. Grounded to short. Turcotte won't have a throw, and a run scores. Be an infield single. That's 15-2. That'll bring Shanna Parsons to the plate. 1 on, 2 out. The pitch. Inside, 1-0. And the offer. Misses 2-0. Roussel deals. That pitch popped up left side, and that'll go fair. Cote into third. That is a 2-out double for Parsons. Just inside the line.
Chalk.
Arabelle Linkletter to the plate, 2 in scoring position. Moose well past the 8-run differential they need. They're looking for more. That pitch grounded foul down the third baseline. The 0-1. Driven to center. That will drop in front of Lampert. Cote scores. Parsons will be held at third. It's a base hit and an RBI for Arabelle Linkletter, and it's 16-2. And we're going to get a pinch hitter as Heath Cowan goes to his bench. It'll be Emily Lund.
Emily Lund.
Two on, 2 out. And And the offer. Swung on a missed. Count 0-1. That pitch misses 1-1. Due up for the Mustangs in the bottom of the fifth. It'll be the top of the lineup. That pitch low, 2-1. Brianna Arsenault, Haley Turcotte, Olivia Ryu due up. The 2-1. Grounded foul. 2-2 the count. 2 on. First and third. Roussel looking to get out of the inning. Pitch misses 3-2. And the payoff. Grounded to short. Turcotte will flip to second, but not in time. As a run scores. Still 2 on, 2 out. For Samantha Withy.
Now by number 25, Samantha Withy.
Linkletter at second, Lunn at first. Pitch in there for a strike. And the 0-1. Popped up. Back to Roussel. She'll make the catch. And that will do it. Moose with another big inning. 4 runs. They'll take a 17-2 lead to the bottom of the fifth. Mustangs will need 8, to keep game 2 going here in the bottom of the inning. We'll have the top of the lineup at the plate. Shanna Parsons, 53 pitches through 4. She'll look to finish it out here for the Moose to get the doubleheader sweep as they look to move to 3-1 in conference play with an all-important doubleheader scheduled for them tomorrow that may decide any seeding for the conference playoffs.
Now batting number 14, Brianna Arsenault.
Brianna Arsenault steps in for her first at-bat of game 2. Haley Turcotte, Olivia Rio due up here in the bottom of the fifth. First pitch from Parsons in there for a strike. And the offer. Grounded foul, 0-2 the count. And the offer. Misses 1-2 the count. The offer swung on a missed. 1 up, 1 down here to start the bottom of the fifth.
Number 3, Haley Turcotte.
And the pitch to Turcotte, driven to right center and over the head of Linkletter. Turcotte into second with a 1-out double. And bringing Olivia Rio to the plate. 1 on, 1 out. pitch. Driven to left, but foul.
That just missed. Oh, pretty close. That was a well-hit ball. Long ways. Olivia got into it.
And the 0-1. Pop to short. Cote over to first in time, 2 away. Turcotte to third on the ground out, and that brings up Kennedy Lampert. Mustangs down to their last out. Lampert 1 for 2 with a triple and a run scored. The offer. Outside 1-0. The offer. Grounded to second. Flip to first in time, and that will do it. Ball game over. Moose win. They take the sweep here. Game 2 of the doubleheader. 10-2 in game 1, 17-2 in game 2. Both games 5 innings.
Well, the first game looked like we're going to have a battle, 2-1 until the Moose Food opened. This one, they couple of big innings, and Mustangs a little trouble defensively there and got away from them here in this game.
Shanna Parsons picking up the win in game 2. Addison McCormick getting the win in game 1 as they both went the distance. Melody Roussel and Haley Turcotte splitting the pitching duties for the Mustangs in each game. Both pitchers suffering a loss in game 1 and game 2 respectively. As the Mustangs drop to 0-2 in the YSCC. They will take on the other YSCC opponent. And the Southern Maine Community College Seawolves on Tuesday. We'll have that for you.
Kenny Lambert will be our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game. Had the triple, as Patrick told you there, and played solidly as well.
So that will wrap up our coverage here for the day. For executive producer, Mr. Rob Munzing, Caleb Lamb, Yohan Terrio, Ashley Prashant, everybody that makes the Mustang magic happen. I'm Patrick Dexter saying so long. Moose sweep the Mustangs here on Open House.